Hey there guys, this is NerfStrangerX. You can read it in the title today. We're gonna talk a bit seriously. So many of you probably noticed. I'm probably the only one who didn't really notice that the quality of my videos didn't really match up for the last few videos with what I usually do, with my hyping, with my happiness, with my excitement and everything. And I wanted to talk about it. This video is really just for those people who really care. I've got lots of comments kind of really showing me that what I haven't been realizing, really. So I'm gonna make this video as uncut as possible. I'll do a few cuts and stuff because I want to show some stuff from the screen as well. But yeah, I think it's kind of important to make this video. I really feel like it because I just today realized how right you all are. And first off, I wanted to thank all of you guys who have been commenting on my last two videos, my last two reactions, and that you took your time and to write down what your mind about what I'm doing right now is and how you feel about it. And you're totally right on many points, and I wanted to talk about some of that stuff and comment your comments so I can explain a little bit. I don't want to make it seem like, oh, I have a reason for everything, because that's not the case. I just wanted to thank you first of all because you made me realize that this is indeed a problem right now. I honestly didn't realize as much as it really is a problem right now. But there are some few reasons for my behavior, I could say, or at least some of my motivation isn't as big as usual. So I want to just take time, so this video could be a little bit longer. We'll see about that. I just want to talk about it, to comment on your comments, and to like be real for this time, like really talk about everything that's going on and to comment on what you said in the comments. And yeah, so thank you for being honest with me in the comments below. It really opened my eyes, kind of, because I didn't really realize how much of a downputter I was in the last two videos. And I just now really realized throughout the so many kind of negative comments, like comments that kind of are concerning, you know what I mean? And I've gotten many more dislikes on the last two videos than I usually get. Like if it gets really high, then I get about 10 to 15 dislikes, except it's a really hyped viral video where I get hundreds and hundreds of positive likes. So of course I get a few dislikes as well. Like that's relatable, but these last two videos I have gotten many more dislikes than usual. So that's concerning, and I want to kind of bend things right a bit and talk about this, and I'm trying to build up better for the future. First off, let's take a look here at the last two videos. As you can see, I got 44 dislikes for my reaction to It Isn't the Main Thing About You, and about 22 dislikes for A Health of Information. I'm sure there's gonna come more because I just uploaded the video yesterday. And as you can see, I've got 40 comments on the Isn't the Main Thing About You, and 34 comments on the new one, which is a lot, and lots of these comments are concerning, like, are you guys being concerned and worried about my quality of content, and wondering why I'm doing what I'm doing right now, and why I'm acting the way I'm acting, and how I'm so distant, and blah blah blah. So I want to talk about it. Because this topic is really, it's heavy on my heart right now, because this channel really means a lot to me. I'm being honest with you. So I want to set things right and talk with you about it. So you're being honest with me, which I really, really appreciate. So I'm going to be honest with you, talk with you about why I'm doing things that I'm doing, or just at least telling you how I realized that I've been doing some things wrong. So first thing that I want to start with is to go through some of the comments. Let's start with my reaction to "This isn't the main thing about you." So as you noticed, I've been looking at my phone a lot throughout the video. I haven't been as motivated as usual. I've been saying like all over, oh, this doesn't seem interesting, this doesn't seem interesting, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, why did I do that? I honestly don't know. I don't even know what to say and how to explain it. I just can say that you're right. And I just haven't been realizing I've been so different in the last two reactions. I mean, if you look at my reactions that I've done before these, like for example to Daring Done, I've been a bit more negative about this one too, but I've still been a little bit more excited and happy as I was in the last two videos. If you look at my reaction to Change Your Changeling, I was totally myself, like I do all my videos. Campfire Tales, as well, I was a bit distracted with all the people inside with me inside the room, which is kind of understandable, I guess. And even the episode Triple Treat, which I didn't really enjoy if I look back at it, I made an enjoyable video, which you can see by the likes and dislikes that you guys really enjoyed the video, which I really appreciate. And it's good to get bad critic as well, because it's important. It shows me what I'm doing wrong and I can work to be better on it. And that's what I'm trying to do. So let's go through some of the comments real quick. So yeah, many have been commenting that I looked on my phone, and people really didn't like that. And it's totally understandable. So last weekend was, we had like, where do I start? I don't want to make excuses. So just so you don't think, oh, Nerfy is just looking for excuses. No, I'm not. I just want to, like, I totally see my fails, my wrongings in all of this. I just want to tell you what's going on in my life, which you can't know since I'm not talking about everything that's going on in my life. Okay, let's begin with my move. As you noticed, I'm in a new location. I've mentioned that in a few videos before. I moved from my old home where I lived before with my mom and my sister to a home of my own. Me and a friend, we kind of we got an apartment together where we're living now. Everyone has his own room and blah blah blah, so we are kind of making this like an awesome young adults live together and do party all the time kind of living together thing. So we have friends over a lot, mostly at the weekends, which makes it hard for me to record a reaction when I'm having 8 people over, of course. So, but I don't think that's the main problem. I mean, if I would do a reaction later, but it's still enjoyable to watch because I'm my usual self, then I'm sure you probably don't mind just because the reaction is a little bit later. It just gets down on the views a bit. That's totally relatable. Yeah, but why was my video like it was? I honestly don't really know. I've been in a lot of stress because of this move, of course, because of packing all this stuff. My room is still not finished, and it's not like I couldn't do anything because I'm so stressed. It's not that. It's not really that much of a stress, but it's kind of part of why I've been a little bit more distant lately. Besides that, I've been having some, you could call it health issues. But that's a topic for another video. That's something that happened to me like before I recorded the reaction to This Isn't the Main Thing About You. and after that I've been a bit drifted away with my mind, but not only in my videos but in my private life as well. I've been noticing that my job is kind of getting more stressful because I'm thinking too much about this health issue. As I said, I'm gonna talk about this health issue in another video because it's important to me and I want to share it with you guys, and I probably need some help too. And as I said, wait for that video, that's important as well. And it kind of takes place with everything that's been happening to me in the last few weeks. So that's been happening, so I've been down a bit. So we've had friends over and it was fine and everything, and then that happened, and then after that I recorded my reaction. So I was a bit distracted, still drifted away in my mind, just like you guys predicted, like in the comments. I was distracted, I was looking at my phone, which didn't really have, like I wrote with some friends who had problems too, so I kind of needed to respond. But I could have done that after the video, of course, and I'm normally never doing that. If you really know me, you know that I'm like very, very rarely I'm looking at my phone. Only look at a time or a timer that I put on, but not to actively chat with people, which I did in this video. And if I would watch a reaction like that, then I would be pissed too. So I can definitely relate and understand why you people disliked it, and I agree with you that this is one of my worst videos because I didn't pay as much attention, and I was, from the beginning I was a bit like not objectively looking at things. I was just, oh, okay, the episode title isn't interesting, okay, it's about Rarity's main, oh, this isn't interesting. And that's kind of the mood that I put for the whole reaction, which isn't the way I should be doing things. Before I was always like, okay, I don't know anything about this episode, the title is okay, let's just see. And let's get the best out of it. That's what I always did. So even the bad episodes from the last few seasons, like for example, the cart before the ponies, which is actually not a very good episode, I still made a positive kind of reaction. But just after rewatching an episode, I really realized that the episode wasn't as great as I had in mind in my first reaction. Just like Triple Treat, for example. My reaction was relatively positive, and after that, when I edited it and rewatched the episode and everything, I just realized, okay, the episode wasn't really that good, so my opinion changed a bit. That's what probably happened to most of the episodes of the season, because I've been complaining so much that season 7 isn't really that much of a deal for me right now, blah blah blah, but you guys kind of opened my eyes, because I've been thinking too negative into things. Like, it's not like me. I'm being honest here when I say that I usually don't do that kind of stuff. I'm always the guy that is most positive about the things, like seeing the best things in even the worst episodes, or at most the not so good episodes. There are episodes that I really hate, but everyone has episodes that they don't like, and I think that it's everyone's right to dislike certain episodes. But just lately, or with season 7, it seemed a bit more than usual. But I haven't been really showing it so strong like I did in my last video, but we're coming to that later. So if we look through the comments, yeah, it feels like your mind was somewhere else. No phones please, more like phone reaction video. If you don't like the episodes that much, still try to be engaging, because this reaction was kind of bad, still like your other reactions. And here Blackie Jan has made a point. He still enjoys my other reactions, which I'm really happy for, and I hope you didn't unsubscribe because of my last even worse video. But he brings the point down to one thing. if I don't like an episode, I should still make the video kind of enjoyable and try to be objective. And in the end, I could positively say, yeah, okay, I didn't like this, I didn't like that, wasn't kind of my thing, but okay. And that's it. But here I was so negative. And I hate that. If I look back at the video, I wished I could turn back time to record it again and to be more positive, because I missed that about myself lately since this kind of health issue came up. As I said, I don't want it to be an excuse. It's just what's been happening. But as I said, that will be a topic for another video. Oh God, are you still listening? I'm talking for 60 minutes now. I'm sorry, but I think this is kind of important. And if you don't care about me or what I'm feeling and what I'm doing, then you probably wouldn't watch this video, I guess. So I hope that at least some of you really watch this through and really listen. You can write it down in the comments below if you watched the whole video. The most terrible reaction, half of the series, just look at the phone. Yeah, as I said before, you're right. I did that and it was wrong, and I really despise it if I look back at it. Yep, I missed that booth too. Blah blah. I thought you'd put a great reaction to Rary Punk at the beginning of the video if you were shocked, then like Guitarity in Honest Apple. Yeah, that was a reaction, wasn't it? Didn't see a full reaction at the moment of this comment. Yeah, you're right, as the other people too. I think that's been enough. Yeah, I think there's not much more I can say. I am realizing what I'm doing, and I try to do better in the next time. So let's take a quick look at the latest video I did about a health of information, which was definitely one of my worst videos. I totally got off topic throughout the video. I kind of, like, from the beginning on, I said, oh, this isn't interesting, so I'm just gonna talk shit and do stupid jokes that doesn't have anything to do with the episode, and that's what I did throughout the whole video. And then at the end, I just totally negatively made this joke that should come out funny, and I felt like, when I recorded it, I felt like, this is funny, let's do this bottle flip joke. But in the end, if you look at the whole video, it isn't. It's not funny, it's just... You're doing a bad video, and now you're trying to like compensate it with a bad joke at the end of the video. So I'm genuinely really disappointed in myself and what I did with those last two videos. And as I said before, I really want to thank every one of you for your honesty. Because it's true. And the critic you give me is appreciated, and I'm trying to listen to you guys. I read all the comments, and I try to respond as much as I can. I'm just I'm bringing out a reaction or two, and then after a week, when the comments start to slow down a bit, then I'm starting to respond. Just that lately, with all of my issues and the little bit of stress I have with the work, with my job that isn't working as much as usual because I'm in a bit of distress because of this health thing, and all that is just keeping me keeping my mind away from the things that I should really pay attention to, like my job, like getting my life together and finally organize my home here to make enjoyable videos. I mean, many people said, if you make videos like this, then just don't upload the reaction. You're right, that's one of the reactions that I really shouldn't have uploaded in the first place, because it's that much of a bad video in general. And I really genuinely feel bad about it, and I'm disappointed in myself, as I said, and there's nothing I can do to kind of apologize to you. So I'm making this explanation video to talk to you more directly and to show you that this is really important to me, and that it's really going close to me, and that I'm trying to change about this. So as I said, thank you. Without you, this video wouldn't exist, and I would probably still be on this path of being absent and not on the right track right now. But you made me realize that what I'm doing right now isn't helping me. Like, just because I'm having stress and this health issue is kind of a problem right now, that doesn't mean that I can like clear all my problems with being a bitch about it. That's not how it works. So I should just learn to live with it and to kind of be still myself. That's what I always did in life, and that's what I always tell people who kind of have problems and they say they don't know how to act, and I say, just be yourself. And now here I am doing the exact opposite. That's so disappointing. Like, have you ever, guys, tell me in the comments below, have you ever looked in the mirror and were really disappointed in something that you said you did and everything? Because that's what I'm feeling right now. I was feeling so bad reading through those comments that I just had to make this video. Like, if you look at this, hey Nerfy, I like your reactions, but every time you react now, you seem depressed. You can't expect every episode to be amazing. You take what you get and you make the most out of it. He got 20 thumbs up for that. Here you have another one. You're totally right. That's how it is. I should make the most out of it. And that's what I'm gonna do with the next video. I promise you, because I'm having a little bit of stress right now, I cannot promise that the video is gonna be that my reactions are gonna be as pointy as they usually were, like just on time. If they come a bit later, that I don't think that's really that much of a problem, as long as the video is still enjoyable. So I'm getting a lot less views, of course, because the hype of the episode is already over when I upload my reaction later, but at least you, my fans, have something that you enjoy. And my power is running low again because I've been talking this long, so I make a quick cut here and we'll see each other in a second. So after a quick pause, here I am back again. And I would like to read through some more comments that I think should be mentioned, because some of you people really put a lot of efforts into their comments, and as I said, I really appreciated it. So thank you to all of you who really did mention what you felt, what you really felt about the video. So yeah, for example, here we have X Resurrected. You really need to stop saying doesn't seem interesting to me when you've only seen the first 2 minutes of the episode. I get that it's your opinion, but you shouldn't be putting it down when you haven't even fully watched it. You honestly just shouldn't even bother reacting to it if you're just gonna complain about it not being very interesting the whole time and how you're not motivated to watch it. Again, I can only agree, you're right. If I'm making a video only complaining about bullshit, then that's not a video I should do for YouTube. I could make an opinion-based video after my reaction, but not while I am reacting, not the way I did, not the completely negative, non-stop bullshitting about that it's not interesting. I can only agree. Here's some more thumbs up for you. Another comment that I want to mention is this one. If you don't like an episode, just don't upload your reaction. This is one of the comments that I do not agree with. There have been many episodes in the past that I didn't like that much, but I still made an objective, normal reaction video like I usually do. So of course I can upload my reaction to it. I understand if you mean that if I'm negative the way I have been, like non-stop complaining and bullshitting, that's the video I shouldn't upload, yes, but not a reaction in general just because an episode doesn't really picks my taste. Yeah. The next comment that I think we should go through is this, because it's the second longest of all the comments. It's from Bonbon. Bonbon is someone who comments on most of my videos, which I really appreciate. He puts a lot of effort, or she, I'm sorry if I'm wrong, puts a lot of effort in all her comments. and so this is about me, so let's take a look at it. I think you should stop listening to people who tell you that some episodes are bad, because you seem to be letting their opinions influence your reactions a lot. You've seen the first 2 minutes of the episode and already judged it, and I think that you were watching the entire episode from that standpoint, which caused you to miss a whole lot of things that make this episode great. You're totally right. I had this opinion just from the start, and that has been my standpoint for the whole video. That's where I've been wrong. I should stop saying, oh, I've been wrong, blah, blah, blah. You know I'm sorry about it. I'm just gonna read the comment. E.g. the fact that it was a great Fluttershy episode in which we could see a lot of strength and determination in her when one of her friends is sick with a possibility of turning into a tree, which might be seen as a metaphor of death. You're kind of right about that. The writers really made her shine in this episode. It was probably the first time when her character development didn't involve her fighting with her timidness and trying to be more assertive. Dang, she even beat Twilight in geekiness when the situation called for it. There was also another one of those legends that seemed to be meshed into some bigger picture, building up to something big in the finale. That's an interesting theory. And you would probably notice it if you weren't so bored and self-centered throughout the entire reaction. If you don't enjoy the show anymore, then why are you forcing yourself to reacting to it? This could only ruin your experience and to everyone who will be watching your reactions. That's why I usually avoid reactions in which people are complaining so much. You're totally right about that. I'm a person too that avoids reactions. I'm watching reactions to episodes that I like. So if someone really liked this episode and they think like, oh, Nerfy has made a video, let's watch it, and they see my video, how would they feel? Probably like all of you did in the comments. And as I said, I'm sorry. I hate this video. Like the one I uploaded. I'm so sorry for it. But I can't take it back now. It's out there. I will not delete it because I don't think deleting your mistakes is the right thing to do. Yeah, I'll just leave it online, and I hope this video clears some things out. So thank you very much, Bonbon, for your comment. I totally agree with you with everything you said. I just want to say that I really, really enjoy the show still. I love the ponies, I love the show. Just some of the last few episodes didn't catch me as much, as I said. And that's fine. That's like, it's a down for me. If you still enjoy most of the episodes, that's okay. I still like the show, so don't think that I'm not motivated in general to do videos anymore. It's really just, my videos have been so demotivated because I really have been in a lot of stress and like my mind has been away, as I said. And I can only get that as a sign for why I've been so distant. Yeah. Okay, let's read one more comment, the last one for this video. It's from Sir Sarpina. It's the longest one I've gotten under these two last videos, and I think it has a lot of good points in it, and I just want to read it out. I can already say that I agree with almost everything he's saying, or she's saying, I'm sorry. So yeah, let's get to it. Don't really know what to fully make of this. At this time I can at least say that the outcry that people are having against you at the moment is a lot more legitimate than last time. I mean, in all honesty, the fact that there even was a last time comparable to this time is already bad enough as it is. I can only agree. It's really sad to say that. Like, I have made a terrible video and I did it again without realizing it. How stupid can it be? I'm so stupid. I'm sorry. Okay, let's continue. Listen, I left a comment on the previous reaction because currently you seem tired or out of it now, and while saying this after only 2 instances where this has been happening seems a bit exaggerative, I'm sorry. The fact that it's happening in a row is concerning. Not to mention that your overall opinions throughout the episode became fairly irritating after a while. Yeah, I've been so off topic, like the whole reaction. I've not been concentrating on the episode and talking about random shit all along. It wasn't always present, but when stuff like that happens right out at the gate, then it ironically gives off the impression that you're the one who's going to be uninteresting throughout the video based on how you feel. Can only agree. I mean, if my reaction is uninteresting, it doesn't matter if the episode is interesting or not. Then the video is uninteresting. And if there is an uninteresting episode, I at least have to try to make the video interesting for the people who like my reactions, even if the episode isn't as great. I have many people telling me in the comments all the time that they love my reactions and that they're watching every single video, even with the episodes that they personally didn't enjoy, and that really, I'm so thankful for that. I don't even know how to say thank you. It's just so awesome to read something like that, and I'm so happy to have fans like that, and here I am disappointing my fans like this. And I feel so bad about it. Okay, let's continue. Being 2 for 2 is not a good sign, but that's none of my business. In my opinion, your complaints are too influenced by someone else's, obviously based outlook, and it shows. The reaction isn't ribald with it, but overall the whole thing felt dull. It had nothing to do with the episode's actual quality. Honestly, I'm starting to think that there's only a few worthwhile reactors to watch, like Luffy or Applegeek to an extent, while the rest seems to be ending off much like yourself for all the wrong reasons. I totally get what where you're going there. It makes sense. Like, if you start off high, like make good videos, and the quality gets less and less, then at some day no one will really take you seriously anymore. And I really do not want that to happen to my channel. My channel has always been about pony only and showing my excitement and my passion for this show. As the guy that I am, trying to make this channel a piece of myself, to show people like who I am, how I am, and to show them my passion for the show. And yeah, these 2 videos are definitely not what I try to build up with this channel. So I definitely do not want to go my channel. I definitely don't want my channel to go down that road to a bad way. So yeah. Again, none of my business, but the amount of people who've pointed out this already for the last 2 reactions should be enough to tell you that maybe you should take a break or something, if this kind of reactions will be the norm for this channel now, since this and the last episode are actually really good in general quality. You're free to have an opinion, and you certainly aren't obligated to anything, but backlash is backlash, and if you're fine with it, then I have no real say in this. You actually do have a real say in this, and I really genuinely appreciate your comment, because your comment was I've read through it, and the last sentence definitely kicked me in the ass to get up and make this video now to talk to you guys. Okay, so what did I learn about this? I learned that private problems that I have and stressful situations are their own thing, yes. But if I try to make something professional like YouTube videos or my job and everything, then I have to do it professional. So that's what I'm gonna do from now on. If I have stress, then I should wait till I do what I have to do, for example the video. If I'm stressed and unmotivated, I'm not gonna record a reaction, and I'm gonna wait a bit longer. And when I record the reaction, I'll be making sure to be motivated and to be making the videos like I am doing, like I've been doing them for several years now. I mean, I've said this for the thousands of times, but thank you guys for your honesty in the comments below, and I really appreciate it. And please, in the future as well, if you have something to complain about in my videos that you really generally feel concerned about or not right about in my videos, then just write it down in the comments below. I'll read it and I'll try to change things if I see the point in what you're seeing. And you guys opened my eyes, and I've been realizing that this has been so wrong, and I generally apologize for it. So this is kind of my apology, as you can read in the title. I'm really sorry, and I hope you can forgive me and give me another chance and still watch my next reaction. I promise it will be different than the last two I did. It will be more like the one I did to Change a Changeling, or to the movie teaser trailer and everything like that. I want this channel to be happy and to not be an anger-filled complaining channel. I mean, if there's something happening like John Delancey kind of gives out that he's not gonna be in the movie like he did back then of course I'll make an opinion video and I'm gonna be raging about it. But that's a different thing. If I really hated an episode after the reaction, then I can make another video about it. But I'm not gonna lower the quality of my general reactions with my complaints anymore. I promise you that. I try my best, and I'm already kind of motivated to do better next time. That's the kind of goal that I set for myself now, to do better next time. And please forgive me. And yeah, I hope this video was kind of helpful for you too. And please leave a comment below if you watched the whole video throughout all my rambling, and tell me what you think about it once again, and if you can forgive me. And as I said, there will be a video out soon where I'm gonna talk about my health issue. I'm just gonna call it health issue. I don't really know what else to call it. And then maybe you have some more understanding. It has a lot to do with financial stuff, because you know, when you have something that needs to be tended in a professional way, it tends to be very expensive. And that's another one of my problems right now, why I've been so stressed and so down lately. So if you've seen that video, some of you are probably gonna understand why my last two videos were just terrible. It's still no excuse though. If I have a problem like that, then I just shouldn't record a video and just make a short statement. Hey guys, I'm not that well right now, so I'm not gonna make a video. I don't want to make a disappointing video. That's what I'm gonna do in the future. If I ever feel like I have big problems and I can't record a normal reaction, I'm gonna tell you before I upload anything. And yeah, that's it for this video. If you watched it, leave a thumbs up. If you still hate me, then a thumbs down. I'll see you in the next video. I hope you can forgive me, and I'll do better next time, I promise. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and subscribe to see more videos. Better videos next time. I'm out. Here comes the Brohof. Love you guys, and thank you so much.